Today, I'll be teaching you how to upload videos on YouTube the right way, the YouTube way. So if you're looking for a tutorial, something like a guide on how to upload videos on YouTube the right way, then you found yourself on the right video. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Fred. Welcome to Epic Tube Moments. And it's actually very lovely to have you guys here. Today, I'll be doing something quite differently. Today, I would want to teach you guys how to upload videos on YouTube. And this will definitely be the YouTube way to upload videos, the best way, obviously, to upload videos. So it could be landscape, it could be portrait. I'll be taking you through all of that. Some of you have actually reached out to me, asking me to make a video on how to upload videos the YouTube way. This video is just as you've requested. So what are we going to be doing today? I'll be teaching you some settings, some tweaks, some tricks there on how to upload videos and get the best views, best traction as a beginner and someone who is just starting his or her journey on YouTube. So it's going to be a nice session today. So what I'll just ask you is please stay put, okay? Watch this video from start to the end so we can give you the best information you've been looking for. I will give you all the information you need to understand how to upload portraits and landscape videos. So let's get started. Welcome back, guys. Let's go straight into this, okay? But before we get started, please, I just want to urge you guys, if this is your first time on my channel, please, I just want to urge you to subscribe. Please subscribe and become a part of the family. And also hit the notification bell. So each time I upload any video, you get to be one of the first ones to see it. Thank you so much. And let's just go straight into this. So first things first, you have to look for a browser. So which of the browsers do you use the most? Which one gives you a bit of some comfort when you use that? So you have your Microsoft Edge and also you have the Google Chrome. And some of you could also have, let's say, Firefox and all of that. But I'll be using the Chrome today, the Google Chrome. And this is the Google Chrome page. And you either can use the YouTube icon here. You can click that and it takes you directly into it. Or you can just come on studio.youtube.com. And now your YouTube page comes up. This is my YouTube page. On your YouTube page here, you get to see an icon here, create. You hit this create button and you get to see a drop down here. The first drop down here is upload videos. And that is where you hit to upload your landscape or long videos. Your long videos are 16 by 9. Short videos are actually the reverse, 9 by 16. So this is how you upload your landscape videos. Your shorts will actually get into that a little bit later. So you have select files here, and this takes you to where you have your files stored. Do you have them stored on your desktop, or do you have them in downloads or documents? Wherever you have that video saved, that's where you actually go to get them. In this case, I have my videos here on desktop. So I'll just go down and look for that video here to actually upload. So I have it already named here, and that's the video. So just give it some few minutes for it to just upload there and everything just gets started. Okay. So one of the first things I always advise people is the title of the video you're uploading on YouTube. It will surprise you to note that there's also something very tricky that a lot of people do not know. And that's why I'm trying to share all of that with you guys today. If you go down and you get to see the video you're uploading, it's going to display here after it's been uploaded. But guess what? The video you upload should actually have the name of the title you intend. So already I had this title as how to upload on YouTube. And that is how I titled the video. On the desktop, that is how I titled it. So when I was going to look for this video actually had that title there. So what this means is it gives you a better standing when people are searching for videos of that genre. Let's say someone is looking for how to upload videos. So your videos will actually fall in that niche. So it's best to have the algorithm of YouTube to actually have your video in that niche. So when people start looking for videos of that kind, it will be easily found. It will be very easy to find you there. So just like I was saying, this video is uploaded here. And if you go down, you will see it here. How to upload on YouTube. So that is how I've titled the video. And that is how I also saved the name of the video. So it will just go into the search engine, the Google search engine, and stay there. So when someone is looking for such videos, it will be easier to find your video. So luckily, your videos could actually be one of the videos that will pop up. So it's always very good to save your video file this way. Okay. So going back to the title, since we have it like this, we just have to go with the title. We'll go how upload on YouTube. Okay. So you just get that sorted there. If you want, you can capitalize this so people can see that very boldly, depending on how you want that. Okay. So that is sorted there. So the next thing you want to think of is the description. So when it comes to description here, this is where you also need to be very creative. You have to look for a way to actually get the best description out there so that when people are looking for your videos, the description can also push your videos out. So YouTube is a platform where if you try to give the algorithm some form of support, give them some form of ideas of what you're doing on YouTube, the algorithm also tries to push your video in line with what you have actually suggested. If you say you're doing your videos within this niche, YouTube will try to push your videos within that niche. So your description should also try to explain exactly what you're doing. And sometimes that can come in very, very tricky and very hard. So to write things here on how to support your video description can maybe be sometimes hard. So what I do most times is I use Chat GPT. Okay. So when I come here, I just search for Chat GPT. And it helps me to get a better description on YouTube. So this is one trick there that I also want you guys to use. So you can come here, try Chat GPT, and you can just look for what relates to the video you're trying to make just now. So what are we trying to do? Assist to create a YouTube description on how to upload videos. Okay, so this can just be very brief. And now ask Chat GPT to help you give you a description, and you would be very surprised with what they will come up with. Some you may actually need and some you probably may not need. So look at what it's saying here. Say, want to share your videos with the world? In this tutorial, I will show you how to upload videos to YouTube quickly and easily, whether you are using a computer or a mobile device. This step-by-step guide will help you get your content online in no time. In this video, you will learn how to access YouTube Studio, how to upload and customize your video settings, how to add a title, description, and tags, how to choose a thumbnail and visibility settings, tips to optimize your video for more views. So it just gives you everything we're about to do today. It's just so wonderful. You know, it also gives you like a timestamp where you have introduction, accessing YouTube. These may really not be necessary. So what we just need to do is just take these ones off here. Okay, we need to copy this first before we can actually use that. So copy this and now go back to your video where you're uploading the description there. So if you go back to this, just push this up and you would get to see that this is actually taking shape. Just delete that there and just bring this close. So you can also take out some of the extras there. Some things you probably may not need. So I'm giving you a step-by-step description of how you can just get this settled. So you can also take some of those extras there and just leave it the way it is just now. While trying to upload your videos, you need to take time. This is just a tutorial for you to understand what to do. So if you're uploading your videos, you need to take time to get the best description. Whatever you want in that description is what you actually tell Chat GPT to actually do for you. It gives you some hashtags here also. If you see that this hashtags actually relates to what you're doing just now, you can just leave it. Hashtag YouTube tutorial, hashtag upload videos, hashtag this. If that's what you want, if you like it, you can just leave it there. Sometimes I used to add some extra stuff. I used to add hashtag SEO. So it also just places me there. Hashtag subscribe, you know. So for some YouTubers, they tell you that the hashtags there may not really mean a lot. But others will tell you that even if it gives you the least of traction, so long as it just gives you one bit of traction, you can still use it. Just try to use it because that small bit of traction will just be what you need it takes you over to the next level on YouTube. There's also something here that I would want us to add. If you go on your previous videos, just to get links, there are things here also I would just want us to add. I want us to add what we call links. So these links are either to your playlist. Your playlist gives you a very good traction also. If somebody watches your video and you have those videos in a playlist, the next video that pops up on the side of the panel of your YouTube channel, or when the person is watching on YouTube, the next videos that pop up will basically be your videos that are aligned in that playlist. It's very, very advisable for you to have videos in your playlist and also to leave the links here on the description panel so people can actually get to see that. So most times what I do is I just go back to my previous videos. Just go on YouTube, you go and extract what you've already left there. Some of the details of your YouTube channel, like and subscribe, more videos. So the links are already here. So you just leave those links there. And you should be doing that on all your videos that you upload. If you see everything you have here, it has to do with your YouTube. So you just like your links to your Facebook, links to your Instagram, links to your Twitter, and all of that. So you can just take that and add to the description there. So whenever someone wants to go into your description, after reading all of these things you've left here, the person can also go down this portion of it to see if you have any links that leads to any of your next videos or something. So that can also come in very handy. Okay. So I'm just taking this very slow so you can understand exactly what we're doing. And it gets to the next step where you see your playlist. So this video we're about to upload, or the video we've uploaded here, of all the playlists you have, which of these ones fit into what you have? Which of these playlists would you want to put this into? So I can just say, okay, this has to do with uploading. So I can just say Epic World on the Go. So those are my playlists that I have there. I can just click that and leave it there. So all of these playlists, when someone clicks this playlist, there is every likelihood that the next video that pops up on the next panel by the side of the screen will still be a video. So the person still will keep watching your videos there. So it's best to leave that there. So you just tick that and you say done there. It's now added there. So while we're still uploading these videos, you will see the next thing that pops up here is this video made for kids or is it not made for kids? So most of our videos that we upload would be videos not made for kids. So you always take videos not made for kids, because if you go to click videos made for kids, there's a lot of panels that will come up. You see a different panel that will come up. If you're uploading the video for the first time, you see a different panel that will come up asking you for, age restriction and all of those, a lot of those things. So basically, what I do is I just go for no, it's not made for kids. So you don't need to answer a lot of questions that follow when you say yes, it's made for kids. So the next thing will be no, don't restrict my videos to viewers over 18. So this is just like limiting your videos going out. If you say yes, it limits your videos to viewers under 18, and that's not what we're looking for. So this is also something we need to be very careful about. When you're uploading your videos, make sure you tick this button here to make sure your videos are out there and not restricted to only people below 18. It should be out there for all ages. Okay, so you can just leave that there. So you have the paid promotion. Are we promoting this video? Is any brand promoting this video, or do we have any endorsement to promote anything? We're not there yet. So you just leave this. Okay, if you have any company that has actually reached out to you to want to promote anything, then you click this and you now put probably the logo of the company you're trying to promote. Then YouTube now acknowledges that you are already promoting a brand or a product. They can actually allow you to do that. So YouTube just wants to be transparent. They want to see what you're doing on Tube. So they understand exactly that this is what you are doing here. So if you get to this point that said altered content, there are a lot of AI contents these days. You have contents that are very factual and contents that are virtual. Some contents are really not real. So YouTube wants to understand, what did you just create? Did you create something that is not real and you're making it look like it's real? So you need to just tell YouTube the truth. YouTube wants to know exactly what you're doing. So in this case, we have a video here that is a normal video. It's not AI generated. So you come here, you see altered, you say, no, this video is not altered. This video is clearly your content, which you did it yourself, and it's not anything supported by AI. So you see the automatic chapters there. Allow automatic chapters and key moments. If you see chapters and key moments, make your video easier to watch. Do you want that? You say you allow. Is that what you want there? That's perfect. Allow. And you go down to featured places. Allow automatic places. So you just need to read some of these things and you get to understand exactly what it means. Help viewers explore key places in your video, which is what you would actually want there. Allow automatic concepts. You see it there. That's what you want. So to tags, just like I said earlier, tags may not really be a thing, because I've actually watched a lot of videos. A lot of creators and YouTubers say There is no big thing with tags, but you may just want to leave like a very, small, just for the sake of having a tag there. It really doesn't add up much. But in case having a tag there gives you some form of traction, you can just leave maybe just 1, 2, or 3. Leave tags that are in line with your video. Upload video and also subscribe. You leave tags that are in line with what you're uploading, because YouTube would not want any form of deceit. You won't come here and come and type something that is trending, something very big. You'll say, okay, flooding in China. Maybe that's something that is trending at the moment, but this video is not about flooding. So that would just be like deceiving the algorithm. So it won't be nice doing that. So you just stick to the niche you're in just now. Okay. So everything here you see is kind of like self-explanatory. Recording data and location. So you just go through that. So allow embedding. If you go to this sign here, you say allow others to embed your video in their sites. So if people actually embed your videos in their sites, it's like promoting your video. So it's something you would actually also want to allow that to be there. This one here is to publish to subscribers feed and notify subscribers. When you ask people to subscribe to your YouTube channel, and you also ask them to click the notification bell there, this is just to keep them in line with your videos when you upload. So YouTube is saying, if you click this button here, publish to subscribers feed, people who are subscribed to your channel, each time you post your videos, they would be the first ones to get to see it on their feeds. They just get to see it instantly there on their feeds. So if you click this, there's every possibility that each time you upload videos, the videos will reach out first to those people who have subscribed. But people are saying, if you don't click this, you leave it this way, these videos will be pushed to people who have not subscribed to your channel. So what will they be doing? If you have already gotten subscribers and these videos are actually on their feed, they won't subscribe anymore. So it will take like a lot of push from YouTube to go to people who have not subscribed to your channel for them to subscribe. So what people are saying, if you don't click this button, this video now goes more to people who have not subscribed on your channel, making them to see this and subscribe to it. And that's why sometimes people do not click this button. They just want these videos to go out so that people can actually get to see this video and click. But sometimes if you're looking for watch hours, people who have already subscribed on your channel, they get to see these videos and they click all the time to watch it because it's already on their feed. So it gives you more traction. But for people who do not really know what you do, when they get to see it on their feeds, they may not click. If your thumbnail looks very pretty, they probably may click, but sometimes they may not click. And that will now be reducing your watch hours. This button has to do with what you want at that particular time. What are you looking for? Are you looking for more subscribers, or are you looking for watch hours? So it depends on what you're looking for. So for me, most times I just leave it the way it is. I just want my channel to be growing, gradually. People get to watch my videos all the time, and it should be people who have subscribed to my channel. So I constantly know I have the subscribers, and each time I upload my videos, they get to click that. So that's why I leave this button here on. I just punch that there. When you go down, you get to see short remixing, allow video and audio remixing, so people can also remix and use your videos. That also promotes your video there. So I think I just tick that. There's something very important also I just want you guys to understand. It has to do with this category section. In the category, you just have to look for a category where your content actually resides, the niche where your content resides. If you're into sports, if you talk about sport, you should actually go to the sports category here. If you're into music and what you do on your YouTube channel is about music, then you just need to click this. Why do you need to do all this? So that YouTube will actually know what you do and how to push it to people that are interested in what you do. So if your content creation is about football, sports, finance, you have to let YouTube understand this is what you're doing. So it helps YouTube to actually push it within the YouTube algorithm, and it actually takes you directly to people who are interested in watching what you do there. So basically what I do here is travel and events. I actually travel and make documentaries of places, and also do sitcoms like this to tell people about life situations and how to actually improve their lives. So that's my niche for now, unless I decide to change that in the future. And when I do that, I'll just decide to also go here and just look for what niche possibly would I actually want to go into. Is it news and politics? Is it something that have to do with non-profit and activism? I'm not sure what the future holds there for me, okay? So basically, that would just be that. So if you are done with these ones here, show how many viewers like this video and all of that. So all of those things will actually come into play. All of this here will have to do with comments and ratings. So you need to be able to read people's comments on your video. So this gives you that platform where you need to also reply to your viewers and also people who have commented on your video. So that's why basically I tend to leave this on, because I would also want to know how I'm doing on YouTube. I would want to know how people perceive me and see me on YouTube. So am I making sense? So if someone actually leaves a comment on YouTube, I get to see it. It's also good for you to reply people who are comments, so they know you have some form of interaction with them, and it keeps them coming to ask questions and also to view your videos. So it's always very good to leave this on here. This is show how many viewers like this video. So this is something that you just have to tick, because it gives you some form of gratification. This is what someone feels about you. It makes you feel some certain way, basically good there. So I just like to leave this here. So if you proceed with this, you would get to see add related videos. So any video that is related to this very video you're uploading, you will just want to add it there. When that video finishes, you have a video that is in line with that very video you're uploading. So you see, you have a lot of videos. So I probably may just want to say, okay, just choose one of the videos that you think aligns with this video uploaded. So when this video finishes, someone who is interested in this video can also be interested in this video. And that's what that part means. So if someone watches this and also watches this, it means you're having more watch hours. That's basically what you require to get monetized on YouTube. So these are the things you actually need to be looking out for when you're trying to upload videos. How to get traction, basically. Okay. And here you have subtitles. We will talk about this later. Okay. Maybe in another video, but I just want to make this clear. We're going to discuss all of these things either in this series or the next series, because I wouldn't want this video to be just super long. So we'll just have to break this down into two series. So this one now, how to add subtitles, the benefits of having subtitles, we'll discuss that in the next video that comes after this, in the next video, basically. So if you see the checks here, we had the details, we went through the details there. The video element was what we did to add videos that relates to what we're doing here. And now we are on check. So YouTube is trying to prevent copyrights here. That's why it's actually trying to check what you are trying to upload. So if you have people's songs here, songs that actually have copyright certificates, there are songs that are just out there that you can actually just use. And there are different websites you can get songs that you can use on your YouTube, which we'll also discuss later on your YouTube without having YouTube to strike you there. So YouTube basically wants to know if this content is yours and if you've not actually taken content from someone else to actually come to upload. So that's just a basic rule there for YouTube. So whatever you upload on YouTube, it has to be what you have done yourself, or something that you've paid for or you've bought that has the rights to be on YouTube and you don't have any strike there. So you just have to be very careful here also. So you can see what I've just uploaded. It says here, no issues found. So it means what I'm uploading is basically 100% mine. So if you continue here, it takes you to a very interesting part which says visibility. And this visibility is about when do you want your videos to go out there in public? When do you want your viewers to start seeing your video? That's basically what it means here. So you get to see the 4 descriptions here. You get to see public, members only, unlisted, and private. I've gone through a lot of YouTube videos, and people who have been on YouTube for a very long time will tell you, do not put your videos on public. When you want to publish your videos, do not leave your videos on public. Leaving your videos on public is not giving YouTube enough time to understand what you're about to publish, or what you've published. It doesn't give YouTube much time for it to understand it properly to push to the right audience. So it's better you leave your video on private or unlisted, so that YouTube can take enough time to understand what you've created to push it out there. And you should leave your videos on private minimally 24 hours, so that YouTube will understand exactly what you have there. And you know, there's this automatic script that YouTube has on all videos. So the scripts are there. If it's English videos, the script is there in English. If it's French video, the script is there in French. So YouTube has all of that. YouTube will go through the script and see what your video is all about and try to push it to the right audience. That's why it's very important to leave your videos on private until it becomes published. So let's go back to public and just do it the right way. So basically what I do is I just go to scheduling. Okay, we're still in visibility. And when you go to the scheduling here, you go to, I want this video to be made public tomorrow. Since we've actually known that 24 hours will give YouTube that enough time to understand how to push your videos out to the right audience, the algorithm understands the video much better and tries to push the video to the best audience. So what you now need to do is just do the 24 hours and see if you're going to get that traction or not. So you want this video to be published tomorrow, the 17th. And if this is 3 p.m. today, and I want this video to go out by 3 p.m. tomorrow, I have to just look for 3 p.m. here. and just try to leave the video at 3 p.m. So let's go look for 3 p.m. Where's it? So you just go look for 3 p.m. and you just leave it there. So if you come to this one, you'll see something members only. So that's one thing we've not discussed. So if you have like a community of members on your channel, if you click members only, what it means is your video will be public to members for now until it actually goes public. So the only people who will get to see your upload just now would be your members only. That is one community that most YouTubers actually have. If you have a community of people who have joined to be partners, to be members on your channel, whatever you do on YouTube, they basically are the first people to get to see it. So if you want your members to see the video first before it goes public, then you can actually just go on that public tag there. You can just go on that members only to public. So members will get to see this first before it actually goes to public. But if you don't have members, there's no need leaving this tag on for members, okay? So you have private, you have unlisted, you have public, and you have members only to public. So these four are actually the scheduling time scale you have there. But most times for me, I go for scheduling. Click schedule and it just takes you to the next level, and your video will actually be in private until it becomes public 3 p.m. tomorrow. And that is one trick I want you guys to understand. So, but before we go to the next slide here, I just want to take you back a little. There were some things I actually left out. I left the subtitling. I said we're going to discuss that later. And I also left the thumbnail. So I left this specifically because I wanted us to discuss that in the next series of this video. I wouldn't want the video to be that long, and I want to give you guys detailed explanation of how to upload your videos on YouTube the YouTube way. So I wouldn't want to watch the video and make it too lengthy. So what I'll do is in the next series, I'll just want you to come and watch how we can create and design thumbnails that will fit what YouTube wants you to have. Okay, thumbnails are very powerful tools to having people click your video. So we are going to be discussing that on a different video. So thank you guys for staying put from the start to the end of this video. If you're new here, like I've said at the beginning of the show, please subscribe to my channel so you get to see these videos each time I upload them. Click the notification bell. It places you first each time I upload videos. You will just be among the first people that will get to see this. See you guys. Swale.